All right, welcome back to Let's Play 20 Years of Sonic Remastered.
HD Edition Director's Cut EX plus Alpha.
Last time we recorded Sonic CD. Last time we recorded Sonic CD, we made a little bit of a bad call. We recorded Sonics 1 and 2 all night, went to bed, woke up the next day, and recorded Sonic CD. And I don't think it turned out great.
It wasn't very good. And, you know, that was when that was the first data point on us being on the path to learning the lesson that we should not record a bunch the night before and then go to sleep and try to keep recording. Because it wasn't going to work out. But then, that was years ago, and we've put that all behind us.
Yeah, we're good now at this.
We've said for years that if we had done that now, we'd be fine, because it's fine.
Because it's fine.
And
no specific reason.
And just because we can do it now.
Yeah, we can just do it now.
This is our one chance to prove it. We have to prove that we're better now. I do have this Red Bull, but I just took a sip, but I already feel like I don't need it. So I don't want the story of this to be we just learned to suck down bull juice, okay?
Because we had energy drinks last time too, so I think
we actually might not have been drinking energy drinks at that point.
My memory is that we had Red Bull.
Okay, whatever.
Yeah.
Sweet Sega CD boot up screen.
Yeah, look at it bouncing all around. It looks so real. It looks like it's really in space.
I know. It looks like it is really in space. And in a way, my Sega CD is really in space right now.
Yeah?
Yeah. Because everything is in space.
Oh, yeah, the Earth is in space, so I guess we're all in space.
We're in space.
We're all passengers aboard Starship Earth.
Starship Earth. And this is a Sega CD Model 2. I don't know if the boot up screen is different, but, you know, just out of
respect for the dead.
Responsibility.
Oh, okay.
Responsibility for my duty as a Let's Play journalist, to be honest with you about that. And and you know, last time we played Sega CD, Sonic CD, I mean, I don't even think I had been in the presence of a Sega CD in operation. And now I've played some.
Was it on that PS2 emulator thing that we were using? That same disc that Sonic 1 and 2 was on?
Uh-oh. Well, this seems wrong.
Yeah, that seems wrong, because there is a disc.
Yep, okay. We've already gone. This is bad.
This is bad.
Hey,
do you want me to blow on it?
Hey, how come, I can't even control it? What the heck?
I don't know. Maybe it just needs to be restarted. Did you test this out ever?
Well, I mean, literally the disc was already in the system because I was playing it at some point in the past.
Checking disc. Okay.
Checking disc.
That seems right, anyway.
Yep. We totally want it to check the disc.
Oh, no, it's breaking. Oh, it was supposed to
Please wait.
Kyle, I'm seeing here that there's no disc.
Okay. Just let's
Do you want to use an alcohol swab and clean the disc?
The disc already looked really clean and fine, so if anything, it must be the laser. Maybe I'll try just giving it a little puff.
Okay. Even now in the CD age, sometimes it helps to blow on it.
Can you fucking believe this shit?
Can you believe this shit?
And I'm putting my life at risk because this thing has a warning sticker inside warning me about laser radiation.
Does it really?
Yeah.
I would simply not put in a radiating laser. Oh, great.
Could it have been so simple?
I believe it could have.
Hey. Oh.
By the way, I've turned down
You talked over the sound. Remember this? Talked about the sound?
Oh yeah, when like rah, rah.
Yeah.
I've turned down our gain slightly because of the extremely loud rain, but I think it's died down.
Okay. Yeah, it's pouring out. And now, if you want to compare to we've played Sonic CD on our channel. We've played it on our channel a number of times. since the original. But you can see here the clouds are moving the correct speed.
Yeah.
Not super fast.
They're not going super fast or anything.
And
wait, were they going faster than this before? Hold on.
They were going super fast before. No, this is
okay.
You gotta watch the intro. We gotta watch. And now I don't think we even realized last time that we were watching we were watching like a DVD quality version of this thing, and this is what they had in the original.
Yep. This is much different. Even the audio sounds worse, despite it being CD quality.
Yeah. Can you boost
I absolutely can. Is that better for you?
Yeah. Still hits though. And
all right, I just turned it up for the audio too.
I think I knew about a couple
for the chat,
graphical glitches with that crappy emulated version we played last time, but it was even worse than I realized, because I think I talked about how impossible the special stages in this game felt, and I came to learn that they were running at double speed in the version we were playing last time. Or maybe even more than double speed.
What are you doing if you're gonna fucking emulate something and you're just gonna shit it out like that?
Yeah, by the way, when I say emulated, I don't mean we were using an emulator.
No,
it was an officially
released product.
It was an officially released Sonic collection on GameCube, the Gems collection.
Unbelievable. Unfreaking believable. And he goes up to the Death Star. What a time we were living in.
We love that.
Ooh, I say a time we were living in. I was just barely living in.
And we won't have time to finish the game, but that should be fine, because the Sega CD has built-in save data, so it should be fine. No access to the Japanese soundtrack, unfortunately. It's an American copy. But...
Yep. I think we maybe had double theme song doubling for a second there, but I fixed it.
Got the shitty jump
This looks a little familiar. Hey, so Sonic 1 came out in 1991.
That's correct.
Sonic 2 came out in 1992?
Yep.
Sonic CD came out in 1993?
You got it.
Goodness gracious. They were not wanting for Sonic games.
No, they were not. Here's our time travel sign. When I run past a sign, it's now I have down in my lower left corner, you can see I've got it with me. And then if I go faster than 88 miles per hour for a certain number of seconds, I will travel through time. And it will take longer than in the other version. Not even that much longer. Got our shitty spin dash. Oh! And the reason we want to be in the past is, one, the level is easier, so it's friendlier. But the real reason is because every past has like an evil device that's been left there by Robotnik. Ooh.
Oh, did you hear that?
I didn't want that. Yeah, that's future.
I forgot about that. Yeah. I love these little bugmen.
This audio we're hearing, this is just a CD audio track being played with the laser. Here, I think. Nice. I'm not sure if that's nothing or if that was the thing I was looking for. That might be nothing.
Sonic CD lover Daniel is here. Daniel, is that the evil device or is there something else?
Oh. What did they say?
No response yet.
Daniel, God damn it.
We got some latency.
Pete, you know, I'm just a little mad because people claim to be Sonic CD fans.
And then all of a sudden don't know.
But then suddenly when someone cries out for help,
please
save us. Those cries fall upon deaf ears. There they are. There we go.
There we go. There we go. That was probably it.
And
maybe there's two. Maybe there's two evil devices.
No, just one per act. But you know, we've got Act 2 coming up.
Sonic CD. Do we have Chaos Emeralds? No, we have the Time Jewels or whatever.
Stones.
Time Stones. So there's no Super Sonic?
No.
Okay.
This was, of course, even though this comes out after Sonic 2, This was developed alongside it and was only delayed to add in CD bells and whistles. Once it was decided that CD would not be Sonic 2, it would be Sonic CD. Because CD and 2 were both developed concurrently. It was basically like Yuji Naka was like, I want to go off and make my own Sonic sequel, like, you know, out from under the eye in America. I guess because, like, that would, you know, working with Sega of America would give them more autonomy from Sega of Japan, which I guess they wanted.
Sure.
And another team...
and for a long time it was working.
Yeah. And another team stayed behind in Sega of Japan and worked on a Sega sequel, I guess, you know, just for insurance, basically. In case Yuji Naka's sequel didn't work out, they still had one or whatever. And that was CD, and then it eventually... they delayed it and added on extra stuff to make it CD-ified. I mean, these levels are really big for their time. I think at the time it was like, wow, the levels were huge because it's a CD, but I think it's just basically a stylistic choice or whatever.
To make the levels big?
A design decision, yeah.
I don't know. You don't think that there's like, oh my God, look at how much there is.
I don't think it streams the data for the level at all. But there is 3 versions, or
3 levels on top of each other.
There's 4 versions of every level of past, present, good future, and bad future.
Yeah.
In the bad future, Robotnik has taken over and turned it into a technological hellscape.
Oh no, a hellscape is my least favorite kind of scape.
Oh, wait. Is this the same level?
Right
I've
after Netscape and Farscape.
This already destroyed. Oh, because I'm in the present. I need to go back to the past. But
I don't know. I think that I like this. Now that we're
only in the first level, sir.
Okay, that's fair. Look at it's Green Hill Zone.
Yeah.
You know, Redux.
It's not a bad game. It's
not
just
a bad game.
Not definitely the best one.
No, which is that it's obvious which Sonic game is the best one. It's 3.
It's 3.
It's not even particularly close, is my memory.
2 is really good. We were really going nuts about the soundtrack in 2.
We were going nuts
night.
about the soundtrack in 2, and it's really smart. I think it's really smart to have come up with a system by which you can have 3 songs per level instead of just one. Because it's like it's really like I want to hear the bad future or the good future sound. Like that kind of makes sense to me, especially I assume it's a Sega CD game. You may be able to go listen to the.
How did that not count?
I don't know. Oh, you didn't have a thing.
I did.
Oh,
I lost it. I lost it. It didn't count for me. Can't believe that.
But I think that really taking our time in Sonic 2 and then still failing to get all the Chaos Emeralds last night, it kind of made me appreciate the methodical play style for Sonic, and that's really, I think, what this game is about. Like,
definitely
actually exploring the levels.
True.
And maybe, I don't know, we'll see what happens in a couple hours of playing this, how I feel about it.
I feel pretty strongly it's the execution, not the concept, that is the issue here.
Okay, we'll see.
All right, this should be good. Oh, this should be good.
This ought to be good.
Oh, but weirdly, it's the, even though the soundtrack is mostly different from the Japanese version, but I think the past music is all the original Japanese crap. For some reason, they didn't replace that one.
I do have a list of the enemies here. I'm going to be calling them out as best as I can. Again, I wish that this page was better, where it gives me half of them in nice big images and then the rest of them in tiny little pictures that I can't read. Maybe there's a better... SonicFandom.com. Get your shit together.
Get your shit together. Good God, SonicFandom.com. See, I told you.
Maybe I'll get more results if I search for Sonic CD badniks and not enemies.
Ooh.
Right?
you might just want to search for the manual, right? Just look at the manual scan.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, by the way, this was the game. This game's got Amy Rose in it, but in the American version here, the manual calls her Princess Sally, because
people would know who that is.
Yeah, because people would be like, "Who the hell is this new character? I'm so confused."
Yeah,
and so they named it after a different existing character.
Instead of looking at her and being like, "That's not fucking. That's not Sally."
It's funny. They really did think kids were so stupid.
Yeah, and they by thinking kids are stupid, they make choices that confuse kids somehow. Hey, you know what they don't have is a list of badniks with pictures. What they do have is the lyrics to Sonic Boom.
Well, I mean, they're giving the people what they want.
If you're strong, you can fly. You can reach the other side of the rainbow.
You can't fly.
It's all right. Take a chance. Because there is no circumstance that you can't handle when you use your mind.
Dick.
Mr. Bad's got it good, but this ain't his neighborhood. He's taking over. No, time is now. He can't hide from the power deep inside and make it happen.
And some people are fans of Toot Toot Sonic Warrior. Give me a fucking break.
Tearing up a little bit.
Yeah, because it's so beautiful.
Because it's so beautiful.
Hey, check out our good future we earned.
Hey, do you want some high-speed hints?
Ooh, high-speed hints. Is that like where you can go to get your high speed for...
Well, let's read them and see. Maybe it's about to tell you where to get drugs. Grab as many rings as you can. They protect you from harm and earn special bonuses. Never go for too long without at least one ring.
Oh, and of course, we do now have there's 2 spin dashes here. We have the super peel out.
I like the super peel out.
Sonic super fans love the super peel out.
Yeah.
I think it's faster than a spin dash, but leaves you more vulnerable.
Right, because it doesn't, you're not in attack ball mode.
Yeah. I really like this good future. Ooh.
And they've got the big ring you can jump into, another plus. Charging full speed ahead is not always the best way to get through a zone. Often, the areas where you can move the fastest are also the most dangerous. Try to learn the route before you pour on the speed.
Yeah.
Watch enemies from a safe place to see how they move and attack. That's insane. What an insane. Oh, yeah, I remember this now.
Yeah. It's so much more enjoyable and playable at this speed than the other one.
Wiped out. Come on, guys, this is a Sega CD. We gotta pretend to do things in 3D.
Well, I mean, not just the Sonic 2 special stages were also faux 3D.
Yeah.
Listen, the kids
is so much more ambitious.
The kids wanted 3D.
The kids wanted 3D.
Hey, I mean, I think this works. Like, I think this actually would impress people back then. You know, this is like Mario Kart, right?
It is like if Mario Kart was bad, yeah. Come on. Come on, you know you couldn't run this like a real track.
Why not?
Hey, you got one rupee.
You can absolutely run it like a real track. I mean, it's
give
not
it a shot next time then.
It's different from Mario Kart, obviously. It's not like the same thing, but I just mean like the Mario Kart was just a 2D plane rotating around, and people were like, "Oh my god, I love it so much! This is the greatest game ever." All the other Mario Karts are shit compared to this 2D plane spinning around.
Yeah, it's not good. It's not terrible, but it's like not. Yeah, it's to like that game over 64. I think is crazy. Did I finish reading this? Watch enemies from a safe place to see how they move and attack. Some of them have invulnerable spots and can do damage even during a super spin attack or super spin dash.
I never remember how to beat this guy. Doesn't he like defeat himself?
It's
in this
Robotnik.
version or something?
He has a name. It turns out it was really easy to beat him.
Yeah, he was pink because it was the good future. He's gray otherwise. Or maybe gray and red. I don't know.
He's pink because it's Robotnik likes pink because it's the good future, but still wants to kill you.
Robotnik is a gay icon in the good future. Wong. Oh, here we go. Princess Sally. But then, what? Who is this imposter Sonic who has stolen my hedgehog girlfriend?
I can't believe that there would be an imposter Sonic.
Future? We don't want the future.
It's funny how they both did imposter Sonic.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I really think Sonic CD and Sonic 2 had some kind of like
overlapping design.
They had some kind of like large bullet points, you know, on a list that were like, the game should include this. It should include
Sonic.
It should include a way to shoot forward. It should include an evil robot Sonic. It should include it should include a pinball flipper levels.
Chromian is here, says, I think I'm learning that I've never even looked at Sonic CD.
Yeah, because it looks crazy, right?
It looks crazy, yeah.
You look at it and immediately know if you've seen it before.
Sonic has never and never since looked like this.
And the flippers have never been so bad.
These are worse flippers.
Way worse.
Maybe they just didn't have
they didn't have the juice.
Not just juice.
Yeah,
that's what I was saying.
They didn't have the riz.
They just didn't have. Yeah. What's the name of this stage?
Collision Chaos. Where are we gonna find a pass time?
This is also like a much less like they really don't commit to the pinball thing in this one.
No. And in a way they can't, because they didn't get the mechanic as nearly as good as Sonic 2 did.
No. It is kind of this weird thing of like,
oh, is that it? Oh,
sometimes you wonder why the sequel to a game like has things about it that are worse than the game that came before it. In this one, you don't have to wonder.
Right.
Why, hey, how come they got like so much worse at pinball flippers?
Yeah.
In a year, they forgot how to do this. Like, no, they were being just totally separately developed.
Yeah, they were just different people making it.
Which,
will it even go down?
No, wow. If you think about it, I remember learning this. Maybe, I think there might be a button to do it.
Oh, that
I think we learned that there's a button
to
do it, yeah.
Ooh. The past is always the most fun version of everything.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You've got a list of Sonic's
They
super
even have
stunts.
similar enemies. Like there's a weird piston thing that can spit steam out both sides that bounces you up in the air in Sonic 2 also. That's so weird.
In the manual, there's a list of Sonic's super stunts. Super spin attack, super peel out, super spin dash, super grip. If Sonic gets close enough to a pole, he'll automatically grab it and hold on. That's not a super. That's not a stunt. You can tell how much less popular
Get out.
Sonic CD is based on how if you search for Sonic CD badniks, all you get is a list after list of Sonic 2 badniks.
Huh.
Okay, here we go. I got it. Is there still Collision Chaos?
Yeah. Don't go.
I'm not going anywhere. Hey, what is this thing following you?
Thing following me?
Oh, it looked like that metal thing was following you, but I think it was just raising and lowering.
What the hell is this shit doing, like, not paying off for me?
What's not paying off for you?
I'm, like, not finding the thingy to explode. And I'm like, the hell's up with that? You know?
Yeah, what the hell's up with that? I mean, I think that's just the way this game goes.
But I swear I found it up here.
Oh, when you were in the future?
No, just some other time I was playing.
Oh.
Oh, this must be the collision chaos they were talking about.
Oh my god, this is chaotic.
As if this shit isn't all throughout the entire game. Oh! Oh. That's so exciting. Oh, what the?
I think the 3D Sonic games missed their chance to be more about
exploration.
Helping little animals not be robots.
Wait, what? There's a good amount of that, right?
I don't know.
That's what E102 Gamma's storyline is all about.
I think it sort of references it without really doing a lot of it. Like, sure, he releases the what are they called when they're good? What's a good badnik called? They have a name for like the animal that's inside a badnik.
Oh, flickies.
Flickies,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Yes. When you beat the bosses, you do release the flickies from the other robots, but they don't. It's there as more of a reference to Sonic than as its own part of the game.
Well, yeah, but it doesn't really do anything in the original.
But then again,
either.
you know that game came out 25 years ago, so there's not been much since then.
Oh yeah, no.
By the way, the badniks in this level are called Tento, the like little red rolling guy, I think. I don't know. He looks like I don't know. Then the praying mantis is Kama Kama.
And there's a praying mantis that is just like that.
There is just like
Sonic
that.
2.
Yeah. It is weird how much overlap there is. That one is called a G3. Couldn't tell you why it's called that, but that's what it's called.
Okay.
Anyway, it does sort of speak to, and we've talked a lot recently just because of being interested in it and learning more about it.
Wait, also real quick, problem with this game is that the
mountains are upside down?
The skybox in the background is reflected upside down in the background, which seems more like a technical limitation than an artistic choice.
Oh, you're actually on a Halo. Yeah, this is actually the first game in the Halo franchise.
Yeah, that's sick. Gotta find a pass sign.
Wait, you actually are on like a weird sphere though, right? Maybe that has something to do with it. Are you inside of like a planetary Dyson sphere thing? Aren't you in Sonic Boom? He goes up to like a weird Death Star.
Yeah, but I'm on it though.
You're on it?
It's a tiny planet, not a ring world. Get your facts straight.
But I'm just saying that the world could be inside, not on the outside.
But it's not.
How do you know?
Because I know. Well, it only looks like a Cybertron in the bad future, because otherwise it's just a regular planet.
Right.
Cool. Ooh. Oh.
It is very funny that the so few of the Sonic CD badniks have localized names.
Oh. Huh. I find it weird that the Sonic with the most non-linear exploration has no ability to move the screen around to peek.
Like, one of the enemies in the first level is called Anton, and it's like the ant robot. But then the other one is called Kame Muai.
Are we 100% sure those aren't literally the same thing?
What do you mean?
That they're not the same?
Yes, I'm 100% sure there's pictures.
Oh.
Yeah, Kame Muai is like a little rolling robot guy with a red head, and Anton is an ant on one wheel. I wonder if there's a better list of like localized names. Yeah, no, even the Sonic.fandom.com has like very few of these names of like, yeah, there's
I wouldn't even be shocked if it was like someone did the work halfway and then no one noticed that they didn't finish until it was like time to print the manuals, and they're like, well, all right.
The last level has 4 Badniks, Scarab, Big Bomb, Dongo, and Makabu.
Wow.
Ooh, this looks fun. Is this fun?
It's fun-ish.
What are these, frog eggs?
Yeah, who knows?
I think those are frog eggs or something.
But kind of continuing the theme of comparing this game to Sonic 2, I just think a lot of the movement stuff here, it's just not quite as well baked. So it just comes out not feeling as good.
It sort of fits in. It's like an early example of the thing that we talked a lot about recently with Sega and how Sega sort of destroyed themselves. Of like, of forcing its talent to like separate themselves from Sega by like not treating them very well, and then also kind of like
Ooh.
I don't know. I can't think of the exact right word, but like,
look at this happy future.
Taking this opportunity to like make a revenge game. Like, this is like a revenge game. Like, we'll make our own Sonic. And it's like, wouldn't it all have worked better if you made 2 Sonic games, but you all worked together instead of like may the best Sonic win? It's Sega Sega does everything versus.
My interpretation is more like they wanted this as insurance. Like, they didn't trust Yuji Naka to actually make a game without, to make the game they were happy with without their supervision or something.
But what's he? Just give Yuji Naka what he wants and make 2 games.
Listen, I'm always saying this, okay? Give Yuji Naka what he wants.
He needs $37,000. Just give it to him. Don't make him insider trade. Yeah, I don't know. It's just very odd to let this situation happen. Where Yuji Naka's like, I need to go somewhere else to make this game.
But also, if you're Sega, you're like, hey, we want 2 Sonic games in development. Sure. Yeah, go make 2 Sonic games or something,
Isn't the best case scenario 2 Sonic games that have like a cohesive design that work together and build on each other's strengths instead of like sharing 10% of the same underlying DNA?
I think this is exactly the kind of thing that, having now run a character mascot franchise for decades, that Sega would agree with you on, but they just didn't have the experience back then to be like, oh,
no,
right.
But this is what I'm saying. I think this is emblematic of their whole downfall.
Yeah, possibly.
It's this sort of like, it's the same sort of thing. It's just a replay of what they ended up doing with the CD32X and then Saturn, where they're like they make this guy make the 32X and then start developing the Saturn in secret.
Holy crap.
Right? It's the same thing. They make Sega of America make the 32X and then secretly develop their own thing that they release just right after it. That's the exact same mistake.
Yeah. I mean, I don't think there was a secret happening, but yeah, it was